My name is Alex Duta. I grew and scaled a restoration company from my dad's garage to over 8 figures, and now I'm on a mission to help you grow and scale yours. In today's episode of Albi After Hours, we're going to be talking about the most important metric that every single restoration company should follow. Okay, so when we look at restoration companies as a whole, they typically have all kinds of different metrics that they believe that are important. And with a simple post within the forums, if I ask, what's the most important metric that you guys follow? People will give us all kinds of different answers. In this episode of Albi After Hours, I'm going to talk about some important things to follow, but I'm also going to tell you why these things that are really important for most people are not the most important for me. So I'll ask somebody, hey, what's the most important metric that you follow within your company? And people will tell me money. Money is the most important. Obviously, it's the lifeblood of our company. We care about profitability. We care about how much money we've made, how much has gone in the bank, how much we've produced, the cost of goods sold, the bottom line, all those things. Well, I agree with people that yes, interpreting a profit and loss report every single week or almost every single day, looking at your bank accounts, looking at profitability, and looking at these metrics is very, very, very important. I am going to say it is not the most important thing out there and the most important metric for restoration companies. And then I'll get people that'll tell me, hey, Alex, well, I have this big KPI dashboard and every single department has KPIs into place. And we use the software, like a lot of Albi clients use Albi and our custom reporting engine to track different metrics and things like those. And I'll say that is the most important thing. If our people are hitting metrics, obviously the money is going to come in and we're going to be profitable and things like those. And while I tell people, yes, KPIs are very important and people should definitely be incentivized by hitting those metrics, I'm also going to tell you that's not the most important. It is one of the most important if we have a group, but the most important, there's one in my opinion that trumps absolutely everything else. And then some people will say, you know what, Alex, I really, really, really think that culture is important and employee satisfaction because employees are part of our team and I want to measure that all the time. So I measure culture by doing employee surveys. And I also believe that the customer is always right. And we would do things like surveys like Net Promoter Score surveys or reviews. And that is the most important thing to me in my business. And I'll tell them the same thing. I think it's very important, but I don't think it's the most important. The most important metric to any startup, whether they're restoration or not, is this thing called, I call it momentum and excitement. And that is for me as a second-time startup founder and having worked through many startups in my life and my career, I think the minute you don't have momentum or high momentum and high excitement, your startup is going to fail. Your restoration company is going to plateau. And what I mean by momentum and excitement is, walking into your office and just seeing everybody wanting to hit those numbers and being upset if they don't, and if they do hit those numbers, that excitement as a team as a whole, and everybody within your company kind of being bought into the vision that you as a leader have portrayed. And it starts very small. You're starting with a very small snowball and you're moving it up. But as you're moving across every single year and you have more and more success, you're building up more and more and more snow and you're picking up more snow at the same time, right? And that is the most incredible feeling. And as a leader, if you're able to foster that excitement, foster that momentum, and have all of your employees just super excited to be a part of this giant snowball that's rolling down the hill and eventually going to get to that future vision of whatever it may be, this big company, equity within the company sells out, whatever that final end destination or that vivid description is, if you can create that, you will succeed. And everything else follows that. Your profit and loss is going to be great. People are going to hit their KPIs. Your customers are going to be happy and your employees are going to be happy, right? Because you see, as a CEO of the company, you're painting that light at the end of the tunnel. You're telling everybody we're looking at temporary sacrifice and we're looking for all this hard work in the interim. But look, that vision is straight ahead of us and we're shooting for that vision. And you want to get everybody so excited and so bought into that they will succeed. I'll give you another example. Let's say I told you hypothetically that every single day, every single hour of workout time that you did, I could prove to you that you lose, I don't know, half a pound of weight, right? And you see those results. A lot of us would probably get into the gym a lot quicker because we would notice the results every single time that we put things in. You want to do the same thing with your employees. If you have a really good sales month, chances are you're going to want the next sales month to be even better, right? And if you can see results in a new sales rep, let's just take that into example, and you hire a sales rep today and they start producing within 1 month, they have that momentum. They're going to keep going, and they're going to keep going, and they're going to keep going. So by far, the most overlooked metric is excitement and momentum. And I suggest that each and every one of you guys walk away from this video today and go and make a difference in the momentum, energy, and excitement in your company, as that is the most important metric that you have. A couple of simple ways you can do that is things that I've practiced. The first thing is you as a leader must be super excited. You must have that vision set. You must know where your company is going, and you have to be thrilled about it. And you almost have to be overly excited, because people's interpretation of your excitement kind of diminishes the level of excitement. So obviously, if I'm super excited about where this company's going, my ops manager might not be able to be equally as excited. But if my excitement level's here, perhaps that ops manager can come slightly below, but they'll still be pretty high. So in every single interaction, you want to keep that excitement going. The second thing that I recommend is have people buy in to your vision and trust them to own their small piece of your vision. Okay, so if your vision is to get to, I don't know, $50 million a year within the next 5 years, right? Dedicate somebody that's responsible for the sales side of things to get to that 50 and have them own it. And now this kind of goes into the third thing is, if that person's responsible, allow them to make mistakes and take every single mistake as a learning curve, and keep that vision, that excitement to getting to that 50 million in your head and in that person's head. And you can even watch a documentary about Elon Musk and how Elon Musk failed miserably quite a few times with the launches with SpaceX. But he allowed that every single opportunity that they had, and even though the rocket blew up and nothing good happened of it, to be a learning experience. And that is how Elon Musk's team got to the point to where they are today, where they're doing all these crazy things. So it's hard. It's really hard. Everybody thinks that as CEOs or as founders of the company, we're just lucky and that we just landed a ton of success just out of nowhere. And it's really hard for people to understand just how complex our job is, because it isn't black and white. And excitement and momentum isn't one of those things that you can go take a course and learn on. It's just something that you got to change inside mentally. Really, really, really hope that you got value out of this Albi After Hours episode, and I look forward to providing you more value in the future. If you like what you see, please like this video, comment on this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and please subscribe to this channel. If you want to reach out to me, you can feel free. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You can reach out to me via email or add me on social channels like Facebook and LinkedIn. I look forward to seeing your success and helping you guys grow and scale your businesses. And until next time, my name is Alex Duta.